Well, good afternoon. I was just looking to see and it popped up on me. I didn't even know it was there. I pray that all is well with each and every one of you and that the Lord's hand is continually upon you and blessing you and keeping you and providing for you mightily. Again, just grateful for just the opportunity to be outside and to enjoy. Hey, Jasmine, how are you this evening? Just to be outside. I apologize for the lawnmower, but I just needed to just holler at y'all for a minute. Let's see, who do we have? Hey, Tom, how are you, sir? Good to see so many of you. Darlene, Davita, Angela, Dimples, good to see you. Charles, and yeah, Angela. Who else do I see here? I see Jaleesa, Pastor Noel, good to see you. Brandon, good to see all of you. Let me look on one of these other pages just to see if I see some other people on here as well. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes, then I'll share with you where we are and what we have in mind and what we want to share with you on today. As you can clearly see, I am outside. I am grateful. Maybe I need to say that again. I am grateful to be able to get outside. Oh, there we go. Hey, Lisa, Felicia, Michelle, good to see you. Gladys, Minister Felee, Nancy, Carolyn, Michelle, Potentate, Will Tate, Sean Byers. Hi, how is everybody? I pray that it's good. Yeah, well, it might be hot in Tennessee, but it's sure enough hot here. Kim, how are you this evening? Rita, good to see you. Lady Donaldson, how are you this evening? Jay, you better talk to me, man. Tell me something good. Tell me what I need to hear and how I need to hear it, man. It's good to see you as well. Let me see who else I got here. I see Sheila Cashwell, Andre, Letitia. I see y'all as you're coming on board. I've got a couple of things I want to share with you so that you'll know where we're at and the direction that we're going in. It's only 92 degrees here. And as the song says, I won't complain. I will not complain. I refuse to complain. Pastor Brown, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Excellent message Sunday. When I grow up, I'll be able to be like you, Beverly. I see you. I see all of you that are coming on. I need just a few minutes of your time, and then I'm going to let you go. Cynthia, good to see you. I just wanted to kind of give you some insight on a couple of things, and just enjoying the day that the Lord has made. Mark, the Lord is good and greatly to be praised. Katrina Williams, I see you jumping on board. Good to have you. And what time is it? At 6 o'clock I'm going to get started. Angela Harris, I am praying that your air conditioner is working well. Thank you, Lavernon. Okay, good to have you on YouTube. And I keep forgetting to tell y'all that we are on YouTube when we stream live. And forgot to share that little tidbit of information with you on this evening. Maria, Good to see y'all. Well, let me go ahead and get started here, and share with you what's what and where we are and where we're at. The first thing that I wanted to share with you is, irregardless of, yeah, I know y'all in the 70s, but that's okay. Thursday will be in, or Friday will be in the 70s. But right now, I'll take the 90s. I have no problem with it. Pauline, Cheyenne, I have no problem with it whatsoever. I pray that the lawnmowers aren't getting on your nerves, but I just needed to share this with you, and then I'm getting ready to chill out the rest of the evening. As you know, somebody said that we need to open our churches immediately. Well, I need you to know that I am not going to do that. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Lady Harrison is doing good. Glad you asked about her. We're not doing that yet. There are some protocols and some procedures that we need to get in place before we do anything like that. And I wanted to share that with you. Okay, I'm glad your uncle is working you too. Christine, all right. Hey, and congratulations, Christine. I just wanted to share that with you. Cecile, I see you as you are coming on board. Kim, good to have you with us. Here's what we're going to do, and I need you to share this with as many members of the Union Church as you possibly can. 87, you still ain't hitting 92. I just want you to know that we the stuff right now. Might not last a long time, but we are right now. We're not going to open our doors. We're not going to assemble. Rosalind, we're not going to do that. Gabriel, we're not going to do that right now. We're not going to do that because, first of all, there are some things that we need to do in preparation for our building to be able to sustain collective worship again. Pastor Scott, good to see you. We're not going to place our people in jeopardy. We are not going to place our people at risk. We're not going to do any of those things. As you well know, hey Shirley, as you well know, we have been streaming live from the sanctuary. We've had a skeleton crew, praise team, musicians that are there within the confines of the limitations that had been set. We're going to continue to do that very same thing, because I don't really care what anybody says, and I'm waiting to see how many outbreaks take place over the holiday, because many people were not practicing, Anita. They weren't practicing social distancing. They weren't practicing wearing the mask. They weren't practicing some of the safe measures and guidelines that had been given to us. And so I want you to know that we're not going to do that. But here is what we are going to do. And I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to send out a robocall to the Union Church so that they'll know. We are going to have, let me find it here so I can tell it to you exactly like I said it. We are going to have parking, praising, and preaching on Sunday morning. Hey, Elder Carter. Parking, praising, and preaching. Now, what am I saying? We're going to block off Lincoln Avenue. We're going to have people come into the parking lot, the one parking lot that's gated. You will not be able to come through the normal open gate. That gate will be closed, but you will come through the rear gate. After that lot is full, then we will begin to park cars over in the lot right across the street from the fenced-in lot. You're going to stay in your cars. You're going to roll your windows down. You're going to participate. That's this Sunday at 10 a.m. I would suggest that you get there a lot earlier than 10 a.m. because we begin at 10 a.m. promptly and sharply, and you don't want some of the saints mad at you rolling up in here at 10:30 and your car and stuff is all in the way. Hey, Robin. And so in the midst of that, that's what we're going to do this Sunday. So we're asking that you would spread the word to the Union Church and let them know, Vanessa, that that's what we're going to do. We hope to do this over the next several Sundays, weather permitting. Hear what I'm saying. Weather permitting. If it's going to rain, we will go back to what we have been doing. But if it is warm and it is not raining for the next few Sundays, we are going to be outdoors. We're going to set up our portable PA system. We're going to do what we need to do. And we're already gotten the application in from the city to be able to block the street off. And we're going to praise the Lord on the outside. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it from our cars. Other churches have done it. And so it's our turn to be able to do it. And I'm just going to be totally frank with you. I was not getting out in the cold. I have a compromised immune system. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to jeopardize my health. And if I'm not jeopardizing mine, I'm definitely not going to jeopardize yours. It's called parking, praising, and preaching. The 3 P's, that's what you're going to do. We're going to park your car, you're going to praise God, and I'm going to preach. And then we will go from there. I'm going to, on the robocall, I'm going to be asking some assistance from some of the men of the church so we can get things set up and ready to roll. So we will be ready to roll at 10 o'clock. Yes, we will still be streaming live, but don't allow live streaming to be the excuse for staying home and not getting in your cars and coming out and sharing in collective worship. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. I wanted to share that with you so I can get this out on a Tuesday. I'll be back again to share with you how it's going to work. You will not be able to enter Lincoln Avenue from Foster. You will not be able to park in the church's parking lot. All of that will be roped off and taped off. You have to come in on the North Avenue or the Buckeye Elk side. That's where you will have to be. A part of the Lincoln Avenue will be open in order for the overflow to park in the field right across the street. So again, as I said before, spread the word. Let people know parking, praising, and preaching. Parking, praising, and preaching is going to take place starting at 10 a.m. this Sunday morning. I would suggest you get there at 9:30 so you could get you a good parking spot. Roll that window down to the glory of God. It's only supposed to be about 70 degrees. You don't have to sit there and run your engines with your air conditioning going. And let's lift up the name of the Lord outside in preparation for what we plan on doing when we come back together inside. Well, I'm done. I'm finished. That's it. That's all I had to say. I ain't got no more to say. Please be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care anything about the behavior of anybody else. Make sure you wear your mask when you are out in the public. You ain't got to wear it in your car and there's nobody in there but you. You don't have to wear a mask in your house, but you need to wear that mask. You need to have sanitizer. Make sure that when you go to get gas or whatever the case may be, grocery shopping, you've got that sanitizer with you. Oh, and one other thing that I need to share with you. For those of you who are keeping your sanitizer in your car, especially those sanitizers that are alcohol based without the aloe in it, you need to take that sanitizer out because it will catch on fire. Our cars get hotter than you can imagine, and so that's a precautionary thing that you need to make sure that you do. That's right. Parking, praising, and preaching is going to take place this Sunday, 10 a.m., the Union Baptist Church, 528 Lincoln Avenue. Listen, you have a blessed evening in the Lord. Stay safe, stay well, and watch God work in your life like you've never seen before. May God bless you. May He keep you, is our prayer.